Okay, welcome. Welcome to this presentation, and for the next 15 minutes I will explain you how combining NVIDIA Blueprints, the Vultr Cloud and NetApp storage, how to build a customer experience successful when we are talking about customer services. So before going there, one thing is, do you know NetApp? No. So NetApp is a US-based company founded in 1992, and NetApp, the main goal of NetApp is uh, using data management for whatever the company is. So we provide data management, we provide SAN access, NAS access, object access, cloud access, and this for whatever the enterprise is. Either small, medium business to multinational and also public institution. Vultr, you know Vultr? So Vultr is not the the beast, but is a cloud-based company doing compute as a service. And the good thing I learned from them is they have 1 million plus customers over 180 countries, and they have more than 32 data centers. So I think you don't know me. No, that's too bad. My name is Didier Gava, and I'm from NetApp. I'm a consulting solution architect, too loud. Consulting solution architect, and I'm taking care at the EMEA and Latin America level all AI solution, and I'm helping customers to build the best solution for their applications. So regarding the demo, a few words. How came this demo? So there is a couple months ago, there were people from NetApp talking to people from Vultr, and they said how we can collaborate together to give customer success. And the main idea was they were talking about bills, how they can reduce the telephone bills in the US. And then they found a way to collaborate, bringing NVIDIA in, the NVIDIA Blueprint. So NVIDIA Blueprint gives agents and pre-built agents. So the blueprint, you download it in your on your computer or servers, you install it and start to work with it. The blueprint we're using, the agent we're using on the blueprint is the PDF extractors. That's the showcase you will have here, and also audio and video extractor, content extraction. So this is what we will see. So how the demo will be articulated is just showing you in a couple of months. I think it's 2-3 months. We build a nice solution which will help to get a customized version of the web just tied for your needs. So this is the web application. So on the right of the right side, this is the heart of the intelligence. So I will go to the architecture in a few minutes. On the left, we have, So we have different people, and for different people, you will see on the right different type of predefined questions. So this is what the AI gave based on the persona inputs as a file. So here you can upload your files. That's your bills, your statements, whatever. And on this square is how to register to get the latest update from the software. And then the most important is I am NetApp, and NetApp is very good on servicing data and also managing the data. So there is a few points is how to move the data quickly from point A to point B. So basically, the virtual cloud is somewhere in the cloud, and your data sit in different other data centers, and you need to move the data close to the compute. So why? Because you upload your PDF. The PDF is sent to the virtual cloud, and the virtual cloud will do vector DB, and they will store in the vector database. So the way moving the data, you need to send your the data you just uploaded, not the whole set. And the technology we use for the data movement is the NetApp FlexCache. And FlexCache is the features which cache the data, the volume data, and send this data to wherever you want. So instead of sending 100 terabytes of data, you just send 100 of kilobyte or megabyte of data, just what is needed for the application. So this is the point number one, moving the data. This is important because sometimes the line between your data center and the other data center is weak, and you could have lag and waste time to move the data. In our case, data can be, data is sent quite quick. Also important features is getting traceability and recoverability of your data. What does that mean? You have your set of data. You need to be sure that your data is not corrupted. And the way of doing this is doing snapshots. So snapshot is what is a point-in-time image of your set of data. And the snapshots, you can do it on a regular basis, by minutes, by hour, by days. So you just set the time, and if you find something wrong with your data set, you get, for example, a ransomware attack, the data is not usable, so you go back on the previous version, and you are back in business within a few seconds. So this is important, snapshotting, and the snapshotting can be with some governance in it, just to be sure that if you are tied with rules in the country, you have a tamper-proof snapshot, not modified snapshots. That's, and then everybody will be happy because the government has the statement that the snapshot is immutable, and you are good because the data is still there. This is the point number two. And the third one is cloning. So when you clone the data, is a copy of your data set. So imagine you have a data set of 1 terabyte, you have 10 developers or data scientists. You need to duplicate the data set. So same time 1 terabyte, you need to have 10 terabytes of space. That means you need to buy more storage. Our commercial will be happy, but your CFO won't be happy. So what do our cloning, the technology named FlexClone, if you go on the NetApp website about how works the technology, or after this presentation you can talk to me about how works the features in more details. So FlexClone is just a copy of pointers. So we have pointers pointing to blocks, and we just duplicate the pointers. So instead of getting 10 terabytes of space, we use only 1 terabyte of space. Actually, 1 plus the space for the pointers, but pointers doesn't consume too much space. So the cloning is very good for testing your new application, testing if something is doing well, making improvement, etc., etc. So this is on the back end, on the data flow, and on the main chart I will tell you how it works. So then how it works. So this is financial application, and we have several sets of PDFs, and we have some banking booklets with all the services and the price associated. And then the people there put their own bank statement, and we have bank statement for 1 year. So we can do, we can have more than, but for the application it's just 1 year. And so we send the PDF into the Vultr Cloud. The data are extracted, and then when you go on the application, we get some basic questions. So, for example, here is this is the most common question. So we use DeepSeek R1 for the engine, and the first thing is DeepSeek is thinking, and what he's doing is looking. They are thinking of like more or less like a human, and when you are looking, the first part is the thinking is how I can, what I can bring to you, and then they give you some highlight. Is this is the spending you did compared to February statement. So you can ask your own question is, and your own question can be, how can I optimize my spending? So again, DeepSeek is thinking. They give you some hints, and then they are looking your PDF statements, and they are looking also the comparison from what the bank is providing you as services, and they can tell you what you want to do, changing your changing bank or changing a different subscription because you don't need it, and they give you some nice experience. So this is just for your customized customer experience. And instead of by the past, that's what I'm doing. I'm going on my bank account, taking all the PDF, looking at what is going on my paper, and taking the pen and taking this is high, this is low, this is okay. And instead of doing this myself, this application will help you to gain time in order to look what you want to do in terms of, in my case, reducing my spending or optimizing my spending. Okay, so this application is for finance, but you can have also for your billing information. I don't know if you are from US or a European company. No? So in the US, the bills, if you take Verizon, when you do international calls, they just match you. And the idea of this application came from two guys in the US. They are traveling too much, and they wanted to get some optimization on their billing, phone billing. And then you can also do it for healthcare. So you just upload your medical records. I'm not sure in Europe it will be okay because it's personal, but US can be good. And the application can run on different type of industries. So if we go back on our so I spoke about the application, but there is no magic behind. So data need to move from area to area, and here is the simplest view on how works the configuration. So on the data part, and the next slide will be the complete pictures. So I hope to not lose you in the technical side, but here on the left you have your storages. So it could be your local storages or a cloud, and on each side you have on tap is our operating system. You can do snapshots of your data just to get traceability. And then you move the data to the virtual cloud closest to where you live. And there you have also ONTAP. So FlexCache is sending the data. And then you have another ONTAP. And ONTAP you have the Vector DB, which collect all your information based on your PDF. So the agent PDF extraction is collecting the data and putting on the Vector DB. And then when you ask the question, as I did, you will get your answer. So this one is more complicated, but basically when we go to the bottom, this is the customer interaction. So this is the portal on the right of the demo. So you need to have your credential, of course. Here the demo, you have no credential, but you enter credential and then you can upload your data. Data is uploaded somewhere, not in the virtual cloud, but in your storage on the left. And you can take some snapshot if you need. FlexCache is moving the data to the virtual cloud. And on the right, so the virtual cloud GPUs, it's just the virtual IP where they have tools and assets to manage the data and the tools from you. So when talking about this project, so this project took 2 months to build. It's not rocket science, but we need to be sure that everything works fine. We have the hardware, we have the software stack, and then we create the solution. Then at the beginning, there were the file upload. Sorry. We use chunking scripting, so the file is chunked into a segment, and we found that the chunking script has an error. Instead of taking the whole PDF, they are chunking at the character level. So the Vector DB takes data, but the data are irrelevant. And guess what? Because we took snapshots before, we just roll back to the time where the data was okay, and we just restart from the snapshot, not from the beginning. So we save a lot of time of testing. And the second point, at the beginning, we were using Llamas, and during my presentation, I said we are using DeepSeek. So Llamas was good, but the problem, the results are not satisfying us, and we need to test something else. So what we did is clone, just duplicate the data sets, and we run Llamas. So we install DeepSeek, expand it, making running fine, serving with the data, and we get better results. And then we just use DeepSeek for this kind of application. And why the reason of DeepSeek against Llama is because DeepSeek is more thinkable. The way it is built is more thinkable, more human being. I hate this term, but he tried to make, based on the context, putting you the right answer. Saying that, so we have a 3 component in the equation. We have NVIDIA. NVIDIA Blueprint gives you the pre-built agent, and it gives you the right tool to create your own AI or Gen AI application, RAG, whatever. And you will use with your own data, not bringing data from everywhere. Second point is Vultr. Vultr has GPUs, CPUs at your disposal, and you don't need to take the highest rank GPUs just to make your model running, because there is some price associated on using this kind of GPUs or other kind of GPUs. So Vultr will give you the right GPUs, CPUs for your model. And also they are located in different countries, different data centers, so you will be as close as you can on your on the accessing the GPU services. And then as NetApp, we are the backbone, because data is sitting on the storage, not on the computer. And because we know how to manage the data, we know how to save the data, and we have a robust and reliable infrastructure for the data to be sure that there is no corruption, no ransomware attack. And if you go on our website, we are the most secure operating system in the world. And this is not us, this is because of US government stamp us as to be the most secure. So just take, that's why Vultr choose us for this application. So altogether, combining NVIDIA, Vultr and NetApp, we bring a solution which meet customer expectation and customer service way better than it was before. Thank you. Questions?